The question was, can they beat them?
They cannot.
They can beat them. I'm saying that they can beat them. They
listen,
can beat them.
Everybody
Are they
knows,
better than them?
everybody knows that I am the number one Kobe fan. That's my home.
I don't know about
Kobe,
that.
Kobe,
But okay.
okay.
I don't know about that, but he can be your homie.
Listen, you didn't need that dream team This team was dominating the inside. Now, granted, the Dominican Republic team is no match. I meant for the USA 2012 team. But nobody in the world. Nobody in the world. You're exactly right. But one thing that made the 2012 team more dangerous was the fact that Kevin Durant was able to come off the bench. That made that team a good team to even better. To know that they have a dynamic score. Now, is this team better than 2018? Of course. 2008 didn't have no shooting. They had to rely on Michael Redd. So they compensated. They seen their flaws and they corrected their flaws. So 2012 is better. Would they even beat the 96 team? With Shaq, Penny, Scotty, Charles?
Shaq won the 92 team. Late.
No,
I said the 96 team.
Yeah, I know.
That was like the only flaw in their whole roster was late.
Exactly. And Christian Laettner was an outstanding college player coming out of Duke. And
we know they don't turn the
but nevertheless, I don't think that this 2012 team
I mean,
let alone the 92.
I'll give you that. But what I'm saying is, I think that on any given night, if you put them boys on the court together, I'm pretty sure the 2012 team will come out with it.
Not against the 92.
With Jordan leading on them?
No, it's absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's called the dream team for a reason, okay? Like, don't even start.
One thing you don't understand is, you're a young guy, you know what I mean? Educated brother, you know, but you didn't really grow up in that 90s era.
Yes, I did.
No. Listen, I'm not saying that to say that, you're a young ball, your means, whatever, but I'm saying when you were 6, 7 years old, we wasn't watching boys nightly. You know what I mean? We was out there running, climbing trees before
I think we were
social
watching
media.
On every Saturday they had NBA on NBC or something.
Exactly. One thing we loved was the Amar Rashad and the inside stuff. That was our thing.
Right.
But we could not sit there for 4 quarters and watch players like John Stockton. But what you fail to realize is Chris Paul was not better than John Stockton. You're talking about the leading assist player. Yeah. One of the leading defensive players nightly, leading steals throughout his 15+ seasons in the league.
To be real, I don't think John Stockton is a great player, Hall of Fame player, yes. But if you put him on the court with a Derrick Rose or a Chris Paul, they would embarrass him.
What would be so different? Listen. Steve Kerr, Reggie Miller, in an NBA TV special, when they had a sit-down discussion, just like we're having now, they said the one player they hated to play against was John Stockton because this was the dirtiest player they've ever seen. Flopping, grabbing shorts, pushing people, throwing inverted elbows.
Yeah, because flopping is what I like, right? Yeah,
but they said this guy can get in your head, but you don't know because you think he's a country guy with the short shorts. But this kid every night is killing you. That's just like saying Steve Nash can't compare with
hold on.
Steve Nash get the same numbers every night.
Who would you rather have? Steve Nash or John Stockton?
Listen, I'm gonna answer your question and you're gonna be highly upset.
You're gonna say Stockton.
I'm gonna say John Stockton. And I'll take John Stockton over any other player that came before or after him because he makes everybody different.
Stockton before any other point guard? Any other point guard?
I'm not gonna say Isaiah Thomas, but I definitely would say
Isaiah was tough.
I was about to say you would take Stockton before Thomas.
No,
Isaiah was tough. Don't get me wrong. Know what I mean? But at the same time, Isaiah in the East, he had a squad.
The bad boy.
John didn't have that. John didn't have that kind of coaching or that kind of like camaraderie where them guys just played dirty. He had the mailman, he had him, and he had Russell. Granted, they never won a championship. Stockton's still that man's still that man.
Because of MJ. That's
it's just hard to play in the Jordan era.
Right.
Anderson said it when he played in the league. He said every year in that Jordan era, you had to compete for that one spot for the All-Star team because you already knew Jordan had it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you had so after Jordan, you had to compete against the Reggie Millers and You know, the John Starks, and you had to compete against everybody. So it was hard because you only had one spot for the NBA All-Star team for the shooting guard.
Yeah.
But hey, John Stockton in any other era, this man has
all right, I'm gonna flip it. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna go back to my first point, and y'all can say it's off topic, but put the best players in the NBA today on the same court as the Dream Team.
They can't play with them.
Before you get off topic, though, do you agree that the 2012 team will not be able to, the realistic team that's in 2012, do you think that they will be able to?
I said they're not as talented as 92
No,
teams,
it's a yes or no. Do you think they will be able to beat the 92, the current ones? After all of this, you still don't believe? Are you kidding me? I don't get it.
It sounds funny, you know.
It doesn't sound
I don't mean to laugh.
I don't think you really believe that because you're trying to customize a new team for 2012 for them to, say, what if this team and these people can compete with the 92? No, that's not the real team. The real team are, they're not going to be able to do it.
But take 92 right now, that same team, and you can pick your best 12 from the 2012 NBA season, they still won't compete.
They wouldn't compete?
That's too much pressure.
I'll say that. They wouldn't win.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. Because they would compete.
Because
But they would not win. They would not win.
That's the thing that gets me. People look at the 2012 team and be like, oh, they are trash.
No,
they're not trash. You got
They're not trash. No.
They're not trash. That's not
no, they trash. They can't hang with 92. They can't hang. They can't do this.
No,
it wouldn't be a blowout. It would not be a blowout.
That team is 2012 team is amazing, but you can't. And like I said, Kobe's the homie.
I think we all agree that would be like a great match.
It'll be a great match.
It would be like a great match.
It's like the Rocky movie. Antonio Tarver and Rocky, and they just do a simulation. It sounds good, but we'll never know. But what I do know from being a basketball junkie is that this '92 team was special. It was amazing.
The dream team.
It was the dream.